What's up, guys? Sorry I'm all like up close and personal. This is a new like phone holder thing. What do you call those? I don't know the name for it, but I'm just tired of filming videos and not putting them up because I don't know how many times I recorded this before, but let's start from scratch. Let's start from the beginning. So the last time I talked to you guys, sorry, I'm just gonna keep messing with my hair because this little piece of hair is bothering me. The last time I talked to you guys, I was not pregnant, and now I'm pregnant. At some point, I'm probably going to post or re-upload because I have another channel, like a private channel that I use for like my old subscriptions and like my current subscriptions and like things like that. I guess I just basically started a whole other channel because I wanted to change the name and because I wanted to kind of just make it what I wanted it to be, this channel anyways. But then my other channel I use for, like I said, other subscriptions and just to put like private videos up. So I will at one point upload our pregnancy announcement video on this channel. And then hopefully that will go up before this video and then it'll make a little bit more sense. But I am going to be 7 months pregnant this Thursday and my due date is March 2nd. And if the math doesn't come out all that well, it's because whoever told you that you are pregnant for 9 months lied to you. Because full term now, at least according to Kaiser, I'm not sure how other hospitals work, but or how other doctors view your gestational period and your pregnancy period, but according to Kaiser, your full term is 40 weeks. So 40 weeks divided by 4 weeks, I'm sorry, yeah, 40 weeks divided by 4 would be 10. So there's 4 weeks in a month, so it's 10 months. So I have 3 more months to go. And I mean, it sounds crazier when I say I'm 7 months pregnant because that went by really fast. Like I kid you not, like one day I just opened my eyes and here I am. I always tend to like overestimate rather than underestimate. Like if someone asks me how many weeks I am and I'm like gonna be however many weeks, every Thursday I turn another week. So let's just say they ask me on Tuesday, I'm like, oh, in 2 days I'll be 8 weeks or however long I am, you know, however far along I am. So I have been overestimating this whole time, so technically I've kind of psyched myself out this entire time, but honestly, like especially with the holidays coming, I mean, I'm filming this on December 5th, so Christmas is literally in like 2.5, 3 weeks, and I'm very shocked by it because right after that, you already know how this goes. If you don't, my whole family's birthday is in December, and then New Year's is January, and then February is my birthday, Sarah's birthday, our anniversary, Valentine's Day. So, and our baby shower is going to be February 4th. So I have a whole lot of things in between now and my due date. So I'm hoping I can just get everything done. It's a little overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have a meltdown pretty much every other day because it's not, I really need to clarify this. And for mothers and expecting mothers will hopefully understand where I'm coming from. You are ready to be a mother, yes. You wouldn't have done, I mean, there are accidental situations, but for the most part, these moms plan to be moms at some point in their lives. And once you're pregnant, it's not so much that you don't think that you're ready anymore. It's more like there are so many things that you don't know. You know, there's so many things that you have no control of. There's so many things that once the baby's born, it's like a whole slew of things come, and you just have to be ready. You know, you just have to be as prepared as possible. And if you're not, it's okay. It's just, I think most moms think it's part of nesting. It's like most moms think like if I have this and this ready, it'll make it that much easier for me when the baby's here. And I very much so. I really do think that way. So that's my goal for these next 3 months, is just to like focus on the baby, focus on like calming myself, because my emotions are on another level. Like, I haven't broke out at all on my face this entire pregnancy. I mean, every once in a while, like I would say once every 2 months, every 3 months, I'll get a pimple somewhere on my chin. And that's how I know, because I feel the raging hormones. Like, I feel like I'm losing control of my body and my mind and my heart. Like, I'm losing control of all of that. And that's how I would usually feel during that time of the month. And this is around that time of the month. Well, actually, not really. But nonetheless, there are hormones surging in my body right now, because I have two slight, I don't know if you can see them in this light. I have my sunglasses on, so I can't really tell. But somewhere right here in this area, I have 2 little, like, ugly guys ready to pop through. So I know my hormones are on another level, because I haven't broken out at all on my face. So everywhere else, yes, my chest, my back, like, it's very gross. Like, I've never had bad back acne as bad as I do right now, or on my chest. Like, it's crazy. But it comes and goes in spurts. But other than that, I've honestly had a really healthy pregnancy considering my weight. And I know that's a big concern for doctors. And I mean, it's a big concern in general. Even when you're not pregnant, it's not good to be overweight. But I really did think that I would have a lot more problems because of that. And it wasn't up until this point that I'm starting to feel like out of breath a lot more easily. And I start to feel like lower back pain. But other than that, and it's not consistent lower back pain, it's just if I'm on my feet too long, or if I do things out of the norm and I kind of like ruin the plan, my body's plan, then I start to feel like the lower back pain a lot. And then I'll either like use a seat warmer. Like, I have a seat warmer in my car. Sarah has seat warmers in her car. So, and it's been colder lately, so I think my body's just not warmed up as it was in the summer months. So, those are the only things. And everyone keeps telling me to walk, and they recommend me walking a lot more. And I should really start doing that more, especially before I start getting uncomfortable to the point where, like, you know, like, I don't want to do anything anymore. But, I do plan on working up until mid-February. I'm hoping I can last that long. I don't even really need to be out of work for 2 weeks before I have the baby. I just want to make sure that I'm not at work when it happens, because I am an hour away from my home and from the hospital. So I just don't want there to be any complications, and I want to be ready. I'd rather be at my home with my stuff and, you know, just comfortable, because I've already kind of told myself that if everything goes smoothly and the baby comes when she's ready. By the way, we're having a girl. I forgot to mention that part. We're very excited about it. If all goes well and she does come on her own time, then I would rather, you know, kind of just control my contractions at home and just, you know, watch myself and keep record of my contractions to the point where, okay, now they're close enough together to where I'll go sit in the hospital for a few hours, you know. But I don't want to be there a day, 2 days. Like, I don't want to be in that kind of environment, because I already know the hospital stresses me out as it is, and I'm just a stress case in general. Like, it doesn't take much to stress me out. Planning anything stresses me out. Work stresses me out. Driving, well, actually, driving is one of the things that actually calms me down. But, yeah, long story short, I get stressed out very easy. So, yeah, I prefer to be home. So, yes, 2 weeks before my due date, I want to kind of just be at home, take it easy, get ready, be prepared. I mean, it's just 2 weeks, because I do have, I believe, 8 weeks. No, not 8 weeks. It's like between 2 to 3 months. I guess if there's complications, I'm allotted a time of 3 months out of work. But if not, then I have to do the traditional 2, I think it is. And I'm still so like oblivious to that too. I really need to get in contact with our human resource or our accountant, so she can help me figure all that out. as, you know, labor laws and maternity leave, stuff like that. But the company that I work for has always been very, well, at least has tried to be very flexible with me. So I'm not too stressed out about that. I do think that they'll, try their best to make it as comfortable as possible. But I am like the first woman in history at this company to go on maternity leave. So, and this company's been in business for 26 years. So we're like all in this learning experience together. But I am going to be replaced for the time that I'm out. But I will have my job back, and I might even have to go in a few days during the week or like every other week just to sort of make sure everything's going smoothly. I am an office manager, so I kind of handle different departments. Like I'm also outside in our warehouse, but I'm also quality control, so I need to be like in a lot of places at once. And there's no way that I'm going to teach somebody that job, you know, in the amount of months that I have left. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing like somebody else. At first I was a little intimidated by it, but I'm kind of looking forward to somebody else taking over for a while, just so I can see, like, because sometimes, you know, you've been working for somewhere for so long. I've been working for this place for 6 years. 6 years. And after a while, you get so used to your own routine of things and to your own habits, and good and bad habits, that you kind of forget that there are other ways to work. And you're almost like not resistant to change, but just not as welcoming to it sometimes. So I'm actually happy. Like, I'm actually glad that I'll be able to see my job from someone else's point of view. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure I'll meet her at one point and she'll have to turn things over to me.